What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're going to talk about Russia apparently trying to go on the gold standard. So we'll talk about what this means and how it could also affect you. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so I have gotten a lot of comments on my channel, people asking about Russia and the gold standard that apparently the ruble is going on. And so we're going to talk about exactly what this means. It's not really a gold standard in my opinion. They're basically just buying gold at a set price. But anyway, this article here, why Russia has put the ruble on a gold standard, but it's unlikely to last. Okay. Let's just read what they have to say here. So, the Bank of Russia, the country's central bank, has surprisingly announced a fixed price for buying gold with rubles, with a price of 5,000 rubles, or 45.12 pounds, for a gram of gold. To my knowledge, it's the first time that a nation's currency has been expressed in gold parity since Switzerland decided to stop doing so in 1999. Now, real quick, let's figure out what this is in US dollars. I guess if you know the conversion for the pound, it's probably really easy to do. But let's see. So 5,000 Russian rubles is going to be $59.52. And then let's see what this is going to cost an ounce. So we'll do 59.52 times 31.1 grams in a troy ounce. So $1,851. So basically that is what they're paying for gold. The spot price of gold is, I think, right around 1920 or 1930 as I'm filming this video. So they're offering less than spot. The bottom line is, wherever you live in the world, if your government says we want to buy gold from you, your answer should always be, no, I will not sell you my gold. You cannot have my gold. And in fact, I'm going to try and buy more gold myself because I'm worried about the future. So anyway, I just wanted to briefly bring that up. Enacting gold parity was common practice by the world's major powers for facilitating international trade payments in the era of the gold standard in the 19th and early 20th centuries. The same was true in a slightly different way during the Bretton Woods era from 1944 until 1971, which was when U.S. President Nixon decided to end the system by removing the link between gold and the U.S. dollar.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
I just want to mention that ever since the U.S. stopped being on the gold standard, the value of the dollar has gone down dramatically as compared to the value of gold. Gold has retained its value, but the purchasing power of the dollar has gone down, and we can see that with the price of gold going up. That's basically just one way to look at it, and the price of gold has gone up significantly since the 70s. But anyway, let's read on here. Putin's new arrangement is envisaged initially to hold from March 28 to June 30th. It is the latest in a series of ruble-related moves by the Russians, starting with the announcement on March 23rd that they would only accept rubles for European gas instead of euros and dollars. Basically, they're going to be paying this price, the $18.51 an ounce for gold, until June 30th, and then they're going to either stop buying gold or they're going to offer a different price for gold. I mean, I have no idea what they're going to do at that point, but currently that is what they're doing. So I don't really know why this is considered a gold standard. Just because they're buying gold at a fixed price doesn't necessarily mean that the ruble is directly linked to gold. I mean, it's not like citizens can take their rubles into the bank and exchange it for gold. You can only do it the other way. You can take your gold in and exchange it for rubles. So I don't know. I mean, to me, this isn't really a gold standard. Obviously, they're just trying to make the ruble stronger, right? They don't want it to fall apart. And you can see in this chart right here, this is the US dollars to rubles. And obviously, you know, when it got crazy way up here at this peak, this is, you know, more rubles for a dollar. So this is their currency getting weaker as compared to the dollar. And then, you know, it's pretty much leveled out now. So I don't know. I mean, we will see how this all pans out in the future. I would say how this would affect you is when you're buying gold now, you basically know that the floor for gold is 1851. Also, I will say this, when you're stacking gold, you should remember that gold is real money, and it's also desirable, not just by people, but also by nations, because it is real money. If you look at the dollar or the ruble or the pound or whatever currency you want to look at, you have to realize that is just a fiat currency. There's nothing backing it up. It's not backed by gold. Now, is the ruble backed by gold? I would say no, it is not backed by gold currently. If people were able to take their rubles in and exchange it for physical gold, then I would say yes, they are fully on the gold standard. And I know there's other types of gold standards. You know, there was the Bretton Woods Agreement and all that other stuff that happened throughout history. But for me, that's what a gold standard means. It means you can directly exchange your currency for gold. It's completely 100% backed by gold. Every dollar or ruble or whatever has a certain amount of gold allocated for it, and you should be able to get that gold if you're a citizen. That, to me, is what a gold standard is. Real quick, here's the definition. The system by which the value of a currency was defined in terms of gold for which the currency could be exchanged. The gold standard was generally abandoned in the Depression in the 1930s, and then they went on and altered it and did other things. But the currency has to be able to be exchanged. It has to be a two-way street. So is the ruble on a gold standard currently? Absolutely not. There are a lot of countries out there that want to buy gold from their citizens, not just Russia. Here is an article that just came out last February talking about how Turkey is actually wanting to buy gold from its citizens. As Turkey battles inflation at nearly 50% and a very weak lira, the government wants to encourage citizens to convert their under-the-mattress gold worth billions of dollars into lira-denominated bank accounts. This plan aims to strengthen the lira by depositing 5,000 tons of under-the-mattress gold into the banking system. I'm not going to read any more. I think you get the picture. Governments want gold. Gold is a tier 1 asset. It is real money. And is it better than the dollar? I would say yes, absolutely it's better than the dollar. So if governments are wanting gold, then you as an individual should be wanting gold as well. There's a reason they want gold. I said it before, it's real money. So anyway, my stance on precious metals hasn't really changed. I'm still buying as much gold as I can. I think it is very wise to be doing so, especially right now. I think that precious metals, both gold and silver, are in a super cycle, and we are in the middle of a massive bull run. So I think we still have a few more years where they can go much, much higher than they are currently. But until that happens, I'm going to be picking up as much as I possibly can. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I do want to say a massive thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.